Welcome in, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. My name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Just want to give a big shout out. So thank you for all of your likes and subscribes and comments. So far, my YouTube journey has been amazing. So thank you so much. That being said, here is going to be your general weekly read for May 13th to May 20th. As always, time is fluid though, so whenever you click on this reading, there might be a message for you, Sagittarius. So if you have any Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the sign of Sagittarius in your birth chart, there might be a message here for you. So as always, cross watchers, feel free to swap the roles. If it feels like it resonates. This is energy, and energy is fluid, so sometimes it can sound like I'm talking about you, I'm talking about your person. So I did already draw your oracle cards, and I did get started on your reading, and then I had to stop suddenly, so I'm not going to redraw. So basically I've drawn your oracle cards, and I'm going to clarify here with tarot to find out what's going on between you and your person in love. So specifically asked about love, but you know, sometimes other stuff comes out, and some of these cards are a little bit general, so getting clarification with tarot, I feel, is like the best way to work with oracle cards. So your first card out here, Sagittarius, is your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So I definitely feel possibly during Capricorn season, something substantial happened between you and your person here in love. So I feel like there was, something that happened during that time. That would have been probably January, where perhaps the tides kind of turned, or something substantial happened here with your person. I feel like whatever this change was back in January, definitely I feel like it gave you some hope here with this Nine of Cups with your person here. So I do feel like right now, though, you still feel very attached to this person. I feel like this person could be a Capricorn possibly. And again, we have a lot of Capricorn here with this card, and the devil is Capricorn energy. It doesn't have to be, but that's the energy coming out. So I definitely feel like you're still, focused on this person. So I'm not really looking at this devil in, any kind of major negative way. I just feel like there's a lot of attraction, possibly physical attraction between you and your person. I feel like neither one of you have really necessarily wanted to let each other go here. So I do feel like there has been some contact, but I'm picking up on, I don't feel like this is like a full-blown relationship, perhaps. And then I do feel like with this Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're still waiting for an offer. And I feel like right now, a lot of you are like, hey, should I just keep putting energy into this relationship with this person, or should I just move on? So I feel like with that Two of Swords, you're kind of at a bit of a crossroads here, trying to figure out what to do here. But I do feel like something significant happened in January, and it kind of possibly gave you some hope with this person, this situation, this relationship. So that being, pardon me, that being said here, Sagittarius, your second card out was You Are Good Enough. So I feel like for a lot of you, if this person has kind of been playing games and kind of been really wishy-washy, I feel like that's really put you, in this Nine of Swords energy. I feel like you feel like you've been carrying the burden of this relationship in some way, shape, or form. And I don't know, perhaps some of you are in a relationship, and others of you, I feel like this relationship never really quite got off the ground. So I'm kind of picking up on two storylines here. So, whichever one resonates for you. I feel like, you really want this to work out with that Six of Wands with this person. And again, it's been a long journey. I feel like you've put in a lot of effort here with this Ten of Wands. And again, I feel like you're still kind of waiting to get to the end of, this journey. On the Ten of Wands, he's almost home with those Ten of Wands. This is his harvest. So again, I feel like for a lot of you, it's been a struggle. Working through this relationship, working through some emotional issues here that I might have, about feeling good enough. So I feel like, this person may have, played a little bit on your insecurities here, Sagittarius. So again, take it how it resonates here. But, if somebody's kind of playing mind games with you and being wishy-washy, it's very difficult not to, be in this Nine of Swords, because I feel like, this has created a lot of stress for you and a lot of self-doubt. And again, I don't feel like it's been self-doubt like the whole time. I feel like there's been peaks and valleys in this relationship with this person. So I feel like, when things are good, like kind of like this, really. When things are good, they're great. When they're not, they're just terrible, right? Like I feel like, it's been a real roller coaster ride here for you with this person and this relationship. And again, I feel like for a lot of you, you feel like you've been carrying this relationship on your back. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're the one that's been, in the past put in the majority of the effort and the work. And again, it's caused some self-doubt for sure. So just know that, you're worthy of love. You're worthy of getting what you want, whatever you desire. So everybody deserves to be happy. So just keep that in mind, I guess. And let's see, your next card here was the guides card. This is from Sacred Symbols. Hopefully you guys can see that all right. and let's see what we get from the guides card. Why is the guides card here for Sagittarius, please? Tell me about this guides card. So this is, messages from your spirit guides. Might be seeing signs and synchronicities. Might be dreaming about this person. Yeah, so the Three of Pentacles. And the Chariot. And the Wheel. Wow. Okay. So I definitely feel like your guides are trying to let you know that, stop worrying. Things are going to work out as they're supposed to. So with that Three of Pentacles, that's really, coming together, wanting to work together, moving forward here. And again, I feel like the universe is really asking you to trust your instincts here, trust your intuition. Things are going to change. And again, I feel like, you're almost at the end of this journey here. Things are moving forward. So I feel like the universe is really just asking you to trust in divine timing here with this Wheel of Fortune. Could also be dealing possibly with a Cancer and or a fixed sign. We do have a little bit of Earth out, and then we have that Devil card coming out with that Capricorn. So your person might have some Earth in their chart for sure. Doesn't have to be, but again, that's the energy coming out. So I feel like just have faith here is really what I want to say here to you, Sagittarius. And again, and the next card here is Lucky. So that kind of totally makes sense here with this situation. So I feel like, for a lot of you, it's like unwarranted stress. And, I feel like you're just creating more anxiety for yourself than you have to in this situation. So, the universe is really asking you to surrender, give it up to the universe. Whatever is meant for you is not going to pass you by. So, if you feel like you're like, should I text? Should I do this? I feel like, stop questioning that. Just do what you feel like you should in your heart and just follow that. And I feel like you can't go wrong that way. So let's see what we get on the lucky card here for Sagittarius. Tell me about this lucky card. Yeah, so Three of Wands. I feel like what you've been waiting for is coming here. So this is the universe giving you your wish. Yeah, so I feel like it may not look exactly how you want it to, but you are getting what you want here, Sagittarius. So in the Five of Cups, he's looking at those Three Cups. So I feel like Spirit's encouraging you. Now we have Three of Swords, to stop focusing on the situation looking a certain way. So I feel like, if you're dealing with this person, they are showing up, but, they might not just be showing up exactly how you want them to. So, or how you kind of like see this relationship in your in your mind. So I feel like Spirit is asking you to kind of like look at the bigger picture here with this person, this relationship. And again, I feel like there's going to be a lucky break. I feel like this person is moving towards you. I feel like you are going to get your wish, but again, you have to turn around and see those Two Cups instead of focusing on the negative. Spirit's asking you to focus on the positive, and then I feel like, that will definitely heal your heart or heal any kind of past disappointment. And again, I feel like this person is showing up, but they're just not showing up exactly how you want things to go per se. So again, turn around and look at those Two of Cups is their advice here. So your second card out here from Sacred Symbols was the Focus card. And as you can see in this card, the arrow is not on the future. I feel like it's not actually really focused on the past a little bit. And I feel like the reason that this card showed up is because there's obviously some disappointment and or some resentment in this situation with your person. And I feel like, Spirit's asking you to try and heal that, which is exactly kind of what we were getting on that Five of Cups and Three of Swords. But as well, instead of focusing so much on the outcome of this relationship, focus on yourself, because the arrow here is pointing back at yourself. And this actually does kind of remind me of, Sagittarius is the guy with the arrow, right? Like, and again, it's asking you to focus on yourself instead of the outcome of this situation. Surrender to the universe. Let things happen and unfold naturally. Tell me about the focus card, please. Why is the focus card here for Sagittarius? All right, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so that really talks about you focusing on your stability, your family life. And I feel like when you do that, there's their Two of Cups now. So I feel like, by you doing that, is going to draw this person in, this relationship in. And again, focusing on yourself, focusing on your own stability in order for this to come together. So sometimes, the universe is asking you to, you still need to do some work here before union with this person. So I do feel like it's asking you to do that, to turn around, see the Two of Cups, and there's the two. Focus on your stability, let things unfold naturally is really what I'm getting. So from the Wisdom of the Oracle, your card was card number 42, which is the Chop Wood card. So this really talks about you being in a routine, creating a routine, doing those everyday things. Again, focusing on yourself here, and that will help you get out of your head here with this Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Chop Wood card here for Sagittarius. Why is this here for Sagittarius? Yeah, so we have the High Priestess coming out. So again, just follow your intuition. Do the things that bring you joy every day. Focus on the small stuff. And again, it's like one step at a time instead of, jumping and focusing on the outcome here. So the next card here is the Time to Go. So I'm interested to see what comes out on this card. Tell me about Time to Go for Sagittarius. Seven of Cups. Queen of Swords. Four of Swords. Anything else on this card? Four of Wands. Queen of Cups. So I feel like right now, the person that you're dealing with here in love, Sagittarius, I feel like this person is definitely healing from, a past situation. Again, this, could be your energy, this Three of Swords, or theirs. But this person, is going to need a little bit of time. I feel like for some of you, if you're like waiting for this person to jump into, a full-blown relationship, I don't feel like that's going to happen right now, right this minute. And again, I feel like just having faith, going with the flow, letting things unfold how they're supposed to. Because really the Seven of Cups here to me, and the way that the cards are laid out, really just talks about, possibly daydreaming about the future with this person. And I feel like, Spirit's encouraging you to, again, get out of your head here, get your head out of the clouds, I want to say, and not be negative, in the sense that things are not going to come together. I feel like, just concentrate on yourself and your life, creating your stability. And I feel like, things are going to level out. This person is healing. So we have the Four of Swords here, and again with the Four of Wands right next to it with the Queen of Cups. This person is, obviously coming out of some other kind of relationship and or marriage. This could be your person's person is really what I'm getting here. And again, it could be a man or a woman. But I feel like for right now, it might be time to go here. It might be time to let this situation just unfold as it's going to, instead of putting a lot of pressure on this person and on yourself, because I do feel like you have, you know, put a lot of pressure here on yourself, possibly carrying this relationship, you know, really wanting things to work. And again, I feel like it is going to work, but I just feel like you need to take a step back from the situation right now. Focus on yourself, you know, let things unfold and not try to kind of like push the situation in a certain way, because your next card here is a change in the wind. So I do feel like, you know, this person is coming. I just feel like, you know, not in the way they're showing up is not exactly how you want. And again, I feel like for some of you, you know, that's disappointing. But again, he's telling you to turn around and see the Two of Cups. So I feel like right now, for some of you, if you're mostly getting friend zoned possibly by this person, you know, you're going to need to follow your intuition. And again, Spirit is encouraging you to do you work on your own stability, let things unfold. And again, I feel like this person is moving towards you. I really love this because the Two of Cups did come out. So again, I feel like this is really about divine timing. So when it's meant to come together, it's going to. So I feel like don't lose faith, but at the same token, don't, you know, you got to also live your life and do what you need to do here. So let's see what we get on change in the wind. So I feel like for a lot of you, you know, if you are quite spiritual, I feel like, you know, with this High Priestess showing up, I feel like, you know, you can possibly feel this energy shifting. And again, I feel like something substantial happened during the month of January. Tell me about the change in the wind here for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, look at that. Knight of Cups. So again, I feel like this person is coming. I just feel like you can't force the situation. I feel like you just kind of need to back off a bit here. Let this person come towards you. So again, if you've been the one that's been putting in the majority of the efforts, I feel like Spirit's encouraging you to take a step back and let this person show up as this King of Cups here. Because again, I feel like they're coming. Just not in the way that you originally kind of had in your mind in this, you know, daydream. But they are coming. And again, I feel like if you are just, you know, texting and talking and not necessarily in a relationship just yet, I feel like Spirit's just asking you to be patient here. And I know that's hard, right? Like if you have all these feelings for somebody, it's definitely hard to take a step back and do that. You know, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know if any of you know that When Harry Met Sally movie, at the end of the movie, you know, Billy Crystal realizes he wants to be with Meg Ryan, and he's like, I want, you know, when you finally realize who you want to be with, you want your life to start right this minute. So that's really the energy that I'm getting, and I just got goosebumps. So hopefully some of you know that movie. I love that movie. But anyway, yeah, so I feel like this relationship is changing here with the Death card. Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, Six of Pentacles, King of Wands, Three of Cups. So I feel just be patient here. Death card to me means transformation. It doesn't necessarily mean an ending, but, you know, this person could be, you know, coming out of another situation. So I like this. You know, they're coming. Again, I just feel like you need to be patient here, Sagittarius. So I do like it. I'm just going to ask a couple more questions. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? How does Sagittarius? Yeah, we have the Lovers coming out. So I feel like, you know, you and this person are highly attracted to each other. A lot of love between you and them. I feel like for a lot of you, you have a lot in common. It's, you know, communicating and sharing. I feel like, you know, your deepest, darkest with this person, I feel like you may have done that. Like really connected kind of on a very intimate level. You know, physically, mentally, spiritually. I feel you feel drawn to this person. Yeah, we have the Moon coming out. So I feel like this is, you know, you making a choice to follow your heart here. You know, follow the path. I feel like you're almost to the top of that mountain in that moon card. So again, Sagittarius, just hang in. You know, you have free will, so you can do what you like, but I'm just reading the energy that's coming out here. So let's get some hidden hearts, hidden secrets. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to pull 3 of these. So these are super slippery, so I'm going to have to cut. I can't shuffle and, see, they're going to fall everywhere. I do really like this deck, but they're super slippery. So I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to take what would be the top and the bottom. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for you guys. See what we get here. So yeah, clarity coming out, truth, intentions, and honesty. So I love that. I feel like you could really use that right now here, Sagittarius. Yeah, possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, and risks. And the bottom here is shallow, hollow, empty, and boredom. So again, I feel like for some of you, you know, possibly sitting back and sitting in your yin is, you know, boring. It's hard to do. I get it. Completely understand. And again, you know, it's kind of that situation where you want to pull your hair out, but you just, you know, you just got to be patient, divine timing, and, you know, hold your vision is really what I want to say here. So, all right. Finally, guys, I'm just going to pull some hidden truth oracles, see what else we get. All right. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Messages for Sagittarius. All right. We have, I left when I saw you with someone. Finding out the truth crushed me. I want you. And I hide behind material things. All right, finally, guys, I'm just going to pull some Scrabble tiles here. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you. These may or may not resonate. If they don't resonate, it doesn't mean it wasn't your reading. It's just an added bonus. So just something fun to do. All right, I drew quite a few, so bear with me here. We have an I, a T, another T, an S. Ooh, look at that, 3 T's. Letter L, a J, an E, an O, a D, another S, another I, a letter B, another L, a lot of dupes, another T, so now we have 4 T's, another S, 3 S's, a P, and finally a letter V. So that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius. I hope this message helped. I do feel like you're going to hear from this person soon. And hopefully I will see you guys again soon. Take care.